Welcome back to another edition of Fly Tying for Beginners. Today we're going to tie a LaFontaine Sparkle Pupa. The hook I have in a vise is a 2 extra long, size 14 Nymph hook. I'm going to use 8/0 70 denier brown thread. I'm going to put a base of thread down to the rear of the hook. We stopped where it was hanging at the barb. We're going to start out. I have a tannish, dark cream tannish Z-Lon. And you can see I took it out and I kind of flattened it out there. I'm going to tie this in. You could either do 2 or 3. But we kind of want to make it go all the way around the hook shank. I'm going to rotate that over to the far side. Use my thread to get it over there even. There we go. I'm going to take another for the close side here. I'm going to tie that in. Try to get that one more toward the bottom to start. And we're going to trim away the excess. Now for the body, I'm going to use a dark olive Antron blend. The reason I'm using Antron is it has a natural sparkle to it. We're going to wrap that in. Now we're going to take that Antron blend and we're going to fold it over, and we want to kind of create a little bubble there. So I'm actually going to hold this with my right hand. I'm going to give the first wrap with my right hand and just kind of spread that out a bit. I'm going to take the other side. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to fold it over, kind of hold that bubble, and this is what it represents, is the bubble from the pupa emerging. And now I can take that and tighten that up a little bit. We want to keep that Antron going around the entire shank. Take your bodkin needle and move it around. Get that a little bit more on the bottom there. Separate them. Get a little bit more on the head. Pull them tighter even. When you're spreading them, you want to do it at the head area, because that's where, when you wrap it, it pulls them together. Got a little bit of a space on the top there. It's going to tug them into position. There we go. Now I'm going to tighten up on it. And I'm going to remove the excess. I can wrap the rest of that in. Going to go back on it a little bit. So I'm a good 1.5 eye length from the eye of the hook. I'll clean that up when I get there. Now I'm going to take a partridge feather. I'm going to tie that in by the tip. Get rid of that excess. Going to use my light duty hackle pliers. Then we're going to wrap this. Partridge feathers have a tendency, the burbles have a tendency to sticking together, so you just help them separate. We get that tied on. And I'm going to trim off the excess stem. Going to pull the hackles back. Wrap back on them just slightly, just maybe 2 thread widths. Now I'm going to take a bit of brown Antron dubbing for the head. We're going to wrap this. Take our whip finish. And here we have LaFontaine Sparkle Pupa. Hope that you learned something from this video. Hope you would subscribe to my channel. Please refer me to your friends, leave comments, questions, suggestions, and most of all, I thank you very much for watching my videos.